Okay. First of all, sir, your name?
Stephen Carlisle, Stephencarlisle.
And Chief of?
Chief of Police of the Roamn Forest Police Department.
Kind of tell me what kind of case you're working right now.
We have a missing juvenile. She's 17 years old. Her name is Taylor Caitlin Hampton, and she is believed to have left on her own. However, she's with a 34-year-old white male named Michael Brent Sewell, and due to his history, he's got a little bit of a violent history. He is a convicted felon, and I'm concerned because of his history.
Now this has been he's been handled before through many agencies, not just your own, but in the county here and outside the county, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When is the last time you've heard that you know that she was here or that she left from here?
She was last seen here by her mother around 6:30 this morning, and they discovered that she was missing around 7:30 this morning.
Okay. All right. All right. What about method? Any idea where they could be, where they've gone to, or what type of vehicle they're in?
Well, I believe that he's still in the Houston area with her, and I believe them to be in a white 2004 Dodge pickup, license plate CTJ 7647.
Okay. Any markings on the truck? Identifiable markings, camper, anything like that?
There's a toolbox in the back.
Just regular toolbox.
In the bed. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. And if someone does have any information, who can they contact? Y'all, Montgomery County? Who?
She is reported as missing or runaway, and just contact your local law enforcement agency if you see her, and contact the Roamn Forest Police Department at 281-399-8182.
First of all, what is your name?
My name is Doris Hampton.
Doris, tell me a little about your granddaughter.
My granddaughter is a very sweet, very friendly, very talented girl, and she is my granddaughter. She is just came back to live with me just a few weeks ago. Her and her mom have been living somewhere else, and I really don't know who this gentleman is that she took off with, but I want to say that I so appreciate the Roamn Forest Police. They've done everything they can to find her. I really appreciate them.
Has she had any indications that she was going to leave?
No.
Any actions, anything the past week or so?
No, I even talked to her best friend, and he said, I just don't understand. I was with her yesterday, and she was normal. She didn't act like anything was wrong. She gave me no hint that she was planning this. But we must assume that she had it planned, because, I mean, she packed up all of her things and she took it with her.
Just that quick?
Just that
early,
quick.
Early in the morning like that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and who was it? You discovered her, or who discovered her?
Her mother.
Her mother discovered her missing
Yes.
this morning? Okay.
I was still asleep. I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Have you any idea who this guy is? Have you ever heard of him or seen him or anything like that?
No, I just heard, I don't remember whether it was my daughter or who told me that she had threatened to run off with a guy that was like 30-some years old. And I said, Taylor, where did you meet this man at? And she said, I met him through my mom. And I said, and you know, I talked to her. I said, I hope you understand that you know how precious you are, and I hope you know your worth, and I hope you know your worth in God. Oh, I know who I am. And I said, well, you're beautiful, and, you know, I'm worried about you. And she said, I'm fine. You know, we were all looking forward to having Thanksgiving together. We weren't together last year. And I just thought everything was okay, that she was getting ready to go back into school. She had been away because she moved. And it was just really a shock. I'm really surprised. I don't get it.
Has she ever mentioned any as far as the future, what she was wanting in the future?
Well, you know, for a while, she played basketball, and she and I loved it, and that was her plans. You know, she was going to be a basketball player. Her grandpa always wanted her to go to the University of Tennessee. He was from Knoxville, and that was the plans that, you know, I didn't know, you know, over the years, she may change her mind, but that was her goal.
I hadn't really mentioned anything different since then, just kind of still
No,
kind of
I haven't seen
that.
her much for a while,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yeah.
Think about this right now. She's been gone 18, 20 some hours now. Anything you can say to your daughter, or to your granddaughter?
You know, Taylor, you've always known how much I love you. And I've told you, no matter where you are, you can always come home. And no matter where you are, I'll come get you. So remember that. I love you.
So y'all do.
First of all, okay, what's your name?
My name's Kimberly Hampton.
Kimberly. I'm picking you all up. What's your name?
Kimberly Hampton.
You're Taylor's mother.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Taylor.
Taylor is beautiful. She is full of life. She's very willful, and she's very determined, and she's very strong. She's got a lot of gifts, and people are automatically attracted to her. She just has that kind of a personality.
What about someone able to talk her, into leaving something like this, doing something like she's done here?
Honestly,
just
I am
vanishing?
totally in shock. To use her word, I'm confuzzled. I don't understand how it happened so fast, because seeing him maybe 7 or 8 times over the last year and a half, I can't imagine how they even began talking. I know that he went and picked her up the other day without my knowledge. I called her on the phone thinking she was at the apartment, and she said, "I'm with Michael, we'll come to you." And I'm like, "You're with who?" And that's where this started, and that afternoon, I guess, brought us here.
What, any messages, anything like that, texts? Has she called? No calls, no nothing, just vanished this morning? Try to tell me about this morning. Tell me about last night and this morning.
Actually, we had a good day yesterday. We had a good few days. She's been very secretive, so now looking back on it, I should have seen the signs, but I've always trusted her, and honestly, she's always been honest with me basically about things, so I didn't see any reason not to. The only reason that I checked her messages to begin with was that she was accusing me of checking her messages, and I hadn't been, and I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe I better check her messages, Mm-hmm. And, but we've been getting along fine. I adore her. I've been trying to get into this program, and she and I were both excited about it. I thought we were both on the same page, and I am really I don't understand. I don't understand what happened.
Tell me about this morning, how you found her gone. What transpired there?
Well, she had woken up, and like I said, I heard noises in the bathroom, and I thought, what is so loud? And now I realize what she was doing was taking her jewelry box with her. And I went to the restroom, and she said, "I'm exhausted, I'm going to lay back down." And I was like, "Okay, sweetie." And about an hour later, her best friend called and said he was going to stop by. And so I went into the bedroom just to, let her know that he was stopping by. And when I went to touch her leg, she wasn't there. She had put pillows in the bed.
Just basically made the bed that looked like she had been sleeping in it.
And it wasn't an hour before that I saw her. So I didn't, at first I didn't even realize she had taken everything with her. It's dawned on me slowly. I really don't know how she did it without me seeing it.
Any signs of a window? You think it was out the window or the door?
Oh, no, I'm sure she walked out a door. But I never saw her putting any luggage anywhere. I never saw. All I know is that as she was cleaning, I did see a piece of luggage in her closet, and then when I realized that there were other things gone, I went and looked and that was gone too, and I knew that she had taken everything she wanted. I don't know. I don't know how he could be that convincing. She's not easily swayed, and she's not usually easily fooled, but he is quite the talker and has a very eclectic personality. People are drawn to him, but it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. And, all that talk, if there was walk behind it, it would have something producing fruit, And I'm just broken. I don't understand why he would perpetrate that, other than an obvious sickness. But I'm just.
Kind of odd of an older man like that with a young girl, half his age, basically.
Even one of the messages that he sent that I read on Facebook said, she posted a picture of them, and he said, well, some people might have a problem with a full-grown man. He even said it that way, with a young girl. And I'm like, yeah, you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he knows it's wrong, so I'm just having a hard time understanding why he would pursue it, knowing that it's not going to take him anywhere good. I'm afraid that they've gone across state lines to try and get married. That's my concern. Honestly.